Hello, and welcome to today's training on generating passive income online. My name is Elisa Wilcox. I'm a six-figure business and success coach, and I specialize in technology and automated revenue streams. So, a little bit about me before we dig into the good stuff. I started an online business in 2010 after spending 10 years in the mortgage business, selling mortgages. And I decided that I didn't want to spend the rest of my career sitting in my cubicle watching life go by in the window outside my cubicle. And I really wanted to create an online business so that I could bring in more money and actually enjoy my time day to day instead of spending it there at my desk. So I started a social media consultancy initially in 2010, and I helped businesses mainly with their Facebook and Twitter marketing, as digital marketing was really kind of in its infancy back in 2010. And it was really fun. And I enjoyed the freedom that came with it and the flexibility, but it was definitely lacking systems. So I was struggling to really keep the smart number of clients, and in addition to that, was also struggling with ways to bring in more income. So because I was just one person, I could only handle a finite number of clients. That meant that I also had a finite amount of income. So I really wanted to change that narrative for my business. So I hired a coach to help me learn some new things, and I'm going to share some of those things with you today. I've spent the last 10 years perfecting them, and I'm going to share some really great, juicy secrets with you today. So we're going to start with how to scale up. I told you that as a social media consultant, I was enjoying the freedom and the flexibility, but I needed to upscale my business in order to bring in more money, which then would allow me to enjoy my business and not be stressed out by it. And I also wanted to really avoid the feast or famine that was happening with income depending on how many clients I was keeping at one time. So here's what I had to do. Number one, I had to get clear on what I wanted. I really had to sit down and write down what was important to me. And for me, it's always freedom. And freedom means different things to different people, but for me, it's mostly the freedom of time. Because with the freedom of time, you can travel, you can create, you can add new revenue streams to your business. You have a lot of flexibility, and for me, that allows me to feel rested and creative and more successful. Second, get help for implementation. So if you are looking to scale up and make more money and make your business bigger, you're going to need help for implementation. So continuing on the do-it-yourself track is not going to help you, and it's really going to stand in your way when you are looking to grow your business. Number three, stop hoarding money. So a lot of people think, I will have this money to invest with a coach, with a program, in marketing, whatever that might be. I'm just going to save the money. So I'm just going to hang on to this money until it grows to the point where I can invest it. Well, that's the wrong way to go about scaling up your business, because investing, using your debt to your advantage, will actually leverage your business and create growth at a faster rate than if you were to sit there and hoard your money, hoping for it to grow slowly one day at a time. Also, start investing. When you start making money in your business, you can invest. So you can invest in online learning, you can invest in coaching, you can invest in different financial options for you, but definitely start investing, because once you start investing, what you're doing is you're telling yourself and your business that you have confidence that the money is still going to come in. So when you stop hoarding the money and start investing it, you're actually creating that energy to grow your money, because money is a renewable resource. It's not a finite resource. So as long as you're opening up space for you to receive more, you will. Number five, act as if. Act as if you've already reached the level that you want to reach. So if you want a new car, go test drive the new cars, and just surround yourself for an entire day in the luxury car of your dreams and pretend it's yours. Put on a new outfit and go test drive the car of your dreams, and do it often. If your goal is to buy a house this year, start going to open houses every single weekend, and then it stays in front of you and your goals physically manifest themselves into your everyday life. Another way to scale up your business is to raise your prices. A lot of people think that this takes a lot of market research, that this takes a lot of planning. It really doesn't. I would take a look at other people that are selling something similar to what you are, and then I would double your rates because your pricing is directly related to how much value you are placing on your ability to help other people. Okay, so here's the reality of hiring a coach. It's a big investment. I know, I've done it. And that's really what turned my business around, was investing with a coach. And it was a really difficult decision for me to make. So I did a lot of research, and I decided to hire a coach. And I worked with her for 3 months. And it was the largest investment I had ever made in my business. And it was money that I didn't have. I borrowed it. I put it on a credit card. So I charged that money and put a lot of faith in the return of that investment. And I worked day and night for 3 months to make sure that it worked. I put 100% of my energy in, and it worked. And it was the smartest decision I have made in my business to date. So, when I was changing my business from social media consultancy to the coaching that it is now, I knew I needed to get help. But I never had the budget to do it because, remember when I said I had a finite number of clients that were social media, I wasn't charging enough. I wasn't as organized as I needed to be. So I had fear, I had self-doubt, and then I had analysis paralysis, where I sat not making a decision for months and months and months. And I knew that I needed to hire a coach. So this is what I used to say. I used to say, I don't have the budget to hire a coach. So I knew I had to get help, but I never had the budget to do it. And that was what the old Elisa used to say, I can't afford it, I don't have the budget. Well, if that's what you're telling yourself and telling other people every day, that's the truth. But you can change this narrative and say, I'm going to commit to this investment no matter what it takes, and I'm going to work as much as I possibly can to make it happen. It's a mindset shift. Okay, a few tricks on how to make money. Invest in systems. We're talking about that here in a minute. Invest in group programs. So that's like online learning and courses. Hire coaches. Travel and self-care. If you think travel is an extra extravagance, but you love to travel, make it part of your budget. Plan for it, because when I travel, I feel relaxed, I feel creative, I feel refreshed, and that enables me to dive into my business when I come back and really create some great stuff that will then, in turn, create new revenue for myself. Okay, so you've done all the things. You've invested, you've hired a coach, you're creating new revenue streams for yourself, and then this is kind of the next step. You are going to have some self-doubt. What if you fail? What if nobody will hire you? What makes you special? So I get this question from all of my clients. Every single one of them has asked me this question. Why would someone hire me when this information is free on YouTube? Somebody can Google this information. Why would they pay me for it? And it's because there's only one you. When you're online and you're marketing and you're helping people and you're providing value, people trust you. And then they want to work with you because you are a secret weapon for them. You can teach them things in an organized way that saves them time and money, and they won't have to go online trying to piece things together from people who may or may not be experts in their field. That's the difference. Okay, so I'm going to talk about a sales funnel here. This is kind of where I like to spend a lot of my time creating automated sales funnels so that you can have money coming in even when you're not working. So here is a simple 5-step process to your sales funnel. You are going to have a freebie, which is just a free tool. I always tell people, make it quick, create a PDF or a how-to video. They should be quick and easy to digest. And next, you're going to have your driver. So this is typically like a Facebook ad, social media posts, or emails that tell your audience to get your freebie. Next, you have an opt-in page, and those are super easy to create. And those are where people put their email in order to get that freebie that you have created for them. Next, you have an email system. This is really important for auto-delivering that freebie and also for sending automated emails afterwards that promotes your paid programs so that you can generate some income quickly. And lastly, your payment processor. You want to have this completely automated, and I'm going to give you a couple systems here in the next slide or two to show you exactly what I use here. Okay, what systems should I use? So for your freebie, you can easily create these in Canva. Canva is a great system for designing for non-designers. So I find it to be really helpful and easy to use. So to create an opt-in page for your audience, you can do that on your website. You can also use tools like Lead Pages or ClickFunnels. And if you're doing a live event and you need a text opt-in system, you can use a system called Slick Text. And for email, you can use MailChimp, you can use MadMimi, Kajabi, or any system will work here. You just want to make sure that your opt-in page is connected to your email system so those automated emails can go out. And lastly, for the payment processor, I use Moonclerk and Stripe for these. So Moonclerk is the design of a form that you can send out so people can make payments, and Stripe is the system that actually processes the cards and handles recurring payments efficiently. It also gives really great reports so that you can plan your income month to month. Okay, another secret weapon is something called the upsell thank you page. So once people opt in for your freebie, you can then have a page that pops up that sells them a tripwire. And a tripwire is just something you've created one step up from the freebie, and it's usually priced like $27 or $47. And you can sell a lot of those with an upsell thank you page. This is an example of one that I have running. So people opt in for a freebie, and then this page pops up. So this verbiage is really important. Your free checklist is on its way. So that was the freebie that I created. In the meantime, here's something else you might like. So I put together a 4-part video training for people, and I sell it for $47. And this probably generates about $2,000 a month in automated passive income. Okay, so you have 3 types of sales funnels. You have a short sales funnel, a long sales funnel, and an evergreen sales funnel. So your short sales funnel is just that. It's quick and focused. People opt in for your freebie, and they get an email that sells a one-on-one program. So it's very quick and super focused there. You can also have a long sales funnel, which has your freebie. People opt in. Then they get the upsell thank you page that I mentioned. And then they get an email sequence, maybe 5 to 7 emails, that sells all of your programs. So there's a lot of storytelling in there and a lot of links so that they can buy from you. And an evergreen sales funnel is just basically an automated driver. So maybe you have a Facebook ad that directs people to your opt-in page, and they are able to buy from you that way. Okay, so I'm going to give you a few different scenarios here for 10K months, because I know it's really difficult to listen to people online say, make $10,000 a month without really breaking it down and qualifying where that money will come from. So here are 5 different elements that you can run, and the other scenarios will have just a couple of these scenarios, so don't feel like you have to do all of these things, because I certainly do not do all of these things. So you can have, for example, you can have a tripwire priced $47 to $127 for each one, and you can promote it with your upsell thank you page. So that will generate $2,000 a month. You can also have video courses that are hosted on Teachable.com. I have a lot of those there. That is in an evergreen sales funnel, so you don't have to do anything, and that will generate $1,200 a month. You can also have a group program that runs for 8 weeks with 20 people in it with an investment of $1,297. And you also will offer a payment plan, which a lot of people will take advantage. So with all these people taking advantage of your payment plan, you're going to get $2,220 a month, and that's guaranteed for 10 months. So that's important there to take note of. And then maybe in addition, you also have a membership that generates $1,000 a month and is a monthly fee of $29 per person. And then in addition to that, you have a one-on-one coaching program for 12 weeks. So if you charge $5,000 for this, and you assume that you have 2 clients who make monthly payments, say you offer monthly payments of $1,800, you will generate $3,600 a month in this bucket. So if you have all 5 of these buckets, that will generate $10,000 for the month. And most of these are completely automated passive income. Okay, scenario number 2. So maybe you just take 3 of these instead of all 5, and you have affiliate money that comes in. So I like to reach out to coaches who offer programs and offer to be affiliate, and then they will pay me commission for any of the sales. So maybe you're an affiliate and you generate $700 a month. And I also kept those video courses that generate $1,200 a month, same as the last slide. And then let's assume that you have a one-on-one coaching program, but you're charging $10,000 for this program, and you have 3 clients who make monthly payments of $2,700 each. So that's $8,100 total. So this scenario will also get you $10,000 per month, and it's a little bit different than the one prior. So your affiliate income and your video courses here are completely passive income. Okay, last scenario. So I kept the affiliate option in place. In addition to that, maybe you sell a 4-week one-on-one program, like a mini program, and you sell one of those for $5,000. In addition to that, you can have a one-on-one coaching program with one client who pays in full for $10,000, or maybe 2 clients making payments for $5,400. So, before in scenario number 2, we're still at the $10,000 month level, but now we're in scenario number 3, and because I have increased my pricing for my one-on-one coaching program, I am now at $22,000 for the month. So with my affiliate money, with my mini one-on-one program, and with my one-on-one coaching program, which is $10,000 in this scenario, so I have 1 who paid in full, and then 2 that are making monthly payments that total $5,400. So that math totaled, all added together, is $22,000 for the month. So if that is more your goal, this is a really simple way to get there. Okay, something that I really like to share with people is it takes the same amount of time to sign a $1,000 client as it does a $10,000 client. It's the same exact conversation. So please don't spend your time chasing a lot of clients that are willing to pay $1,000 each, because it's the same conversation in order to up-level your business for those $10,000 clients. If you value yourself at that level, your new clients will as well. Okay, another fun fact. Automation will bring you freedom to design the life you love. So a lot of these revenue streams are completely automated, which gives you time to create more, to travel, to take care of yourself, to spend time with your family, whatever freedom means to you. Automation will allow you that freedom to design the life that you love. Okay, what's next? So there's a goodie waiting for you. So if you text 6-figure badass to 31996, you will get this presentation and also another goodie from me. So I look forward to seeing you over there. And also, if you have any questions regarding this presentation or anything at all, please shoot me an email, Alisa@alisawilcox.com. And I hope you have a fantastic day, and we'll be in touch soon.